Hi Leos, the Ivy Phoenix here. Welcome back to my channel for my returning subscribers, and hello to all of my new ones. A new little setup here. I'm just on the floor. And I wanted to do it where you all are able to see everything from start to finish. So already, well, let me shuffle through the clarifying. I did not do that yet. Did not do that yet. Did not do that yet. We're here in May. The year is almost halfway over, my friends. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Time is flying and the energy is high, let me tell you, okay? Wow. All right, clarifying deck is at the ready, if needed. You can get a reading with me. Join my fire family on social media. I'm also on Instant Go. If you have one-off, questions that don't require a lot of detail, I still give some detail just because I love you all so much in them. But if you really want something that is full-fledged about your situation, book a reading with me. It would be a heck of a lot cheaper. Sorry. I was getting stuck there. Let's get into it for you, lions and lionesses. So similar layout as before, going by week here. This is May week 1, which is May 6th through the 12th. Through the 12th. I'm hearing 3. Oh. Eight of Cups. What you leaving behind, Leos? King of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, the Devil. King of Cups. 3 of Pentacles, the Devil. Sorry, y'all. My phone is going off. It's going off. Perhaps some control issues. No reversals. No sign call out. King of Pentacles. Ace of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. I have to put this disclaimer out there because I've been seeing this in the videos thus far. I start with Aries, I end with Pisces. That's just how I roll on my channel. You all are the 5th reading. I have been seeing a lot of walking away, which of course I am contributing more to the retrogrades that are going on right now. Saturn is in retrograde, Pluto is in retrograde, Jupiter is in retrograde, and you know that we are finally free and clear of the Mercury retrograde, especially its post-shadow phase as well. 8 of Cups has been showing up, as well as divine partnerships. Whether you believe in twin flame soulmates, anything like that, there is definitely something bigger than all of us that is playing a role in our relationship sector. Now, how it's playing a role is definitely going to be different for everyone because different planets rule different houses for each sign. In addition, we all have a very individualized birth chart. But this 8 of Cups, I really feel has to do with the things that we are required to leave behind. The things that no longer have a place within our lives, that no longer have any type of role to play. Like the karma, the cycle, whatever you want to call it, has to totally end. 4 of Pentacles, Leos, for you, there's something that you are really trying to control. The 4 of Pentacles for me, I would even have to say, is worse than the Emperor, because the Emperor has leadership in their own right. They can have a level of control. That is a part of the nature. That's a part of being a leader. But with this, ooh, with this, and I'll show you the next card because I saw it. I have to. That's. Let me actually show you now, because then it may bring more clarity into what I'm about to say for these three cards. Ten of Cups. All right. Man, woman, child. Ten of Cups to me is the ultimate emotional fulfillment, not the end all be all for a happy family life. Now, you can be totally happy with emotions all the time, but I'm just going to be honest with you, and this may actually come into play with others as well. If there are other elements that are still missing within that relationship, now granted, happiness is an internal job. I can't expect that from anything else, but there are elements of life that produce content, happiness. I'm hearing sounds against the window, but I'm not seeing anything. Sorry. There are other things that play a role in being content with life. Ten of Pentacles to me is my end all, be all card. That's family life, material wealth, love, all of that. Everything that you would want to pass on to your children, from my opinion. Okay? Somebody's vibing on the same frequency as you. Now, this is bottom of the deck energy. So this isn't necessarily taking place yet, at least not in the first week, with the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and you two must be communicating some type of truth to each other in the midst of all of this. Perhaps that, hey, you're my Ten of Cups. Hey, I really want to be with you. Hey, once you choose to let go of this Four of Pentacles behavior, you know, you see how fruitful something can be. Now, we have the King of Pentacles here. We have the Three of Pentacles here, and we have the Devil card. I'm wondering, since the Eight of Cups is on the top of the bottom of the deck, if there is somebody else that you were meant to be leaving behind, Leos. I'm not going to say that this is a water sign. This person can just be overly emotional. Perhaps they just love water. Maybe they just love seafood. I don't know. But with the Three of Pentacles and the Devil card here, it makes me feel as if there's just no, it's not even teamwork at this point. Sorry, y'all. It's not even teamwork at this point. It is codependency. Now, this three may not necessarily even be another person. A lot of things can become distractions within a relationship, okay? And that's what I'm feeling here. Let's just get a few cards of clarity on May week 1 for Leos. The Magician. Manifesting what? What message are you trying to give Leos regarding manifestation? Manifesting what? Leos. I actually really just want to say manifesting strength. Codependent relationships. Ways of being, ways of thinking, jobs that you know, perhaps can't seem to leave behind. Manifesting the strength to walk away. The King of Cups shows up again. It's not emotional fulfillment. Whoa. Whoa. Queen of Wands. This definitely can be you, Leo. Judgment. Two of Swords. And the Death card. I think this is leaving behind a person. Leaving behind a person. And Leos, I think that you've been trying to avoid this decision for a long time. And whether I feel like you either started to pick up on needing to do this around the Scorpio new moon. I say that because of, you know, the moon stage in the background. Now, granted, new moons, you don't see anything. But the Scorpio full moon, I'm actually going to include this with week 1, 9 of Swords. You've been content with the mental position of this. 2 of Swords, you haven't wanted to make this decision. 9 of Swords, she has wings. She is free to fly out of this mess. And instead, what does she choose to do? I'm a nap. I'm a nap. I'm going to nap. Put down my sword as these birds are either building something around me or they built this before I closed my eyes and I'm cool with it. Nah. Divine is about to blow this stuff up. May week 2, please, for Leo. May week 2, 2018. Again, this is the 13th through the 19th. Hanged Man. The Empress. Empress. We have 2 major arcana out of 3 here. Let's get another card, please. This Hanged Man, again, I think it's still that 2 of Swords energy, 8 of Pentacles. The 2 of Swords energy where you don't want to make a choice. You've been hanging here for a while. These ropes, ties, whatever has been binding you. We have the 5 of Pentacles, which has been showing up a lot too. The Hanged Man, you've been hanging here for a while. These binds are loose. They're loose. You're also in a restful state now. Like you know how to get sleep in this position too. Leos, this is not like you. This is, I feel like, the second reading that I've had where you have been choosing. Oh, I'm sorry, sitting too long. You have been choosing to not live in your full power. Why? Why? Now, if I remember correctly too, I had a reading where there was somebody that you could get back with. I'm not feeling that though, because this doesn't even necessarily feel like love. It feels like there's just either somebody in your life, some type of, it's a person. I was going to say some type of situation, but somebody in your life that just is not there. They should not be there. They are blocking you from being this. They're blocking you from blooming, from being creative, from perhaps a family, whatever it is, but there is a new way that you need to learn how to deal with this. I don't think I need clarity here because this second week, the second week, it still doesn't feel like movement yet. Let's get into May week 3 for Leos, please. May week 3. It's not movement yet. You know what's going on. You've been knowing what's going on. Page of Cups. This feels more like, again, not even an offer of love. You're showing up. The Sun. Illumination, bountiful abundance, fruitfulness. This seems like I feel like this Page of Cups was an aha moment. It's not an offer of love, because I'm not even limiting that to this. There is no love here. Or at least that love is gone. 7 of Pentacles. This could be that you've invested time into whatever this is, but I'm feeling more so that this is, you are really giving heavy thought to this Page of Cups, this aha moment, this, I want to grow. I do want to have friends, family, people around me that are going to love me. And that Sun moment is, again, you stepping back into your power. A 7 of Pentacles could be like, I would much rather wait for that, or feel like I am putting time into something positive versus what I have been getting. 8 of Swords at the bottom. Let's get into May week 4. May week 4 for Leos. May week 4. Death shows up again. No. Two more cards. Now you're transforming, Leo. Now we're seeing the action. Stalemate, an aha moment. Still no movement, but this Death card, you're going to change. You're going to have to. 5 of Pentacles again. Was at the bottom of the deck, and now it's here. Which to me, in this deck, and it's been showing up a lot, I've said this in the other videos that it has, the 5 of Pentacles here does not show me that you're being left. It shows me that you're choosing, or you used to choose. There's going to be a transformation of you choosing to stay in this type of state. You can pick up these Pentacles and you can walk towards that Sun in the back, honey. Okay, but beforehand, you've just been sitting there. And this 4 of Cups to me is not, the standard tarot definition of boredom, restlessness, nothing like that. She seems peaceful with this 1 cup here, but I don't think that that is what is needed for you. You have 3 cups behind you. I feel like for you all, this is even a different definition from when it's come out in the previous readings for May. This is, to me, signifying that you are meant to put in some type of work here. Perhaps taking those 3 cups and finding your way. This is not a time for you to stop, Leos. You've been stopping. You've been sitting here. You've been resting in these different... Oh, I didn't even go to the bottom. Strength. Told you, I was waiting for it. You have to have strength. You need to act, Leos. Two of Wands. Leaving indecision, choosing not to make a decision, to making one. And then what do we have under that? Judgment shows up again. Good for you, Leos. Oh, Judgment flew off the top. The Magician. So, let's see what the energy is for you all, okay? What's popping off here? What's going on? This is where I usually turn off my phone. Oh, Lord. Sorry. Turn off my phone and even on vibrate. Still makes noise. What is the guidance? Two cards, please. What's the guidance for Leos, May 2018? May 2018. The Magician in the Mirror. 53-8. Infinite possibilities. 8 with the Strength card. Victory. 28-10. Cornucopia. I feel like this was the name of your video before, Leos. Cornucopia. 11. So what I'm seeing, the Magician in the Mirror, that's probably why that Judgment card flew off, is so that you can see that you have infinite possibilities at your disposal. Can you see that right above his head? You will be victorious making this choice, and you will have total fulfillment, wanting for nothing, when you choose to walk away from this limiting energy, Leos. That's what I got for you this month. Book a reading with me if you want to get more in-depth into your situation, all that jazz, but do what you need to do, Leos. I'm never necessarily a fan of seeing Leos living less than who they really are. You guys are ruled by the sun. You're ruled by the sun. Act like it. I love you all so much, and I will see you in June. Be blessed.